everybody, what's going on? Goofy Rexy here. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to be doing our Red Star orb opening here for Bucky Barnes. I do have a little bit of a guest on. Say hi. Or not. All right, we're going to do our Red Star orb opening here for Bucky Barnes, and then we're going to talk about the best T4s, the best Iso weight. I'm a little conflicted on the Iso weight, but we'll talk about the reason why, because I think there's two different options that you could go with here. But let's dive into this. So one of the things, we are going to try a little bit of seed theory here in this video, because we do have a gold orb or gold orb opening event right now, right? So we're actually just spend a little bit of gold, then we're gonna check our seed by opening up these gold orbs here. So first, we are currently right now upgrading our rebirth team. I'm trying to get them all to level 90. So let's do one level here, spending 400k gold, and then we're gonna run over to the gold orbs. And then what we're looking for is that drop, right? That sexy little 350k drop or a gold drop in the middle is ultimately what we're looking for here. But we're going to be climbing the evil invasion milestone while we do this. So that's pretty clutch. All right. Start off with the bare basic, bare bones minimum right now for the gold orbs. I still think they got to increase the amount that we're getting from these, man. I don't know. The minimum 150 is just it's a little antiquated, if you ask me. All right, so we got a purple on the side, but we're looking for the purple in the middle. We're gonna pop, let's say we're gonna go down to 35, and if we're not getting anything from that, then we'll do another 400k gold, and then we'll come back here. We'll try to pop another 10 if we need to. But so far, not really, we haven't gotten anything other than just the typical gold drop in the middle. Your green drop in the middle, I should say. Gold drop in the middle will be dope. All right, one more here. One more. Okay, nothing. All right, so we're gonna run back here again. We're gonna put another level on Winter Soldier, and then after that, 500k gold. Ooh, man, the gold climbs up as you continue to put your levels on these characters here. All right, let's jump back to some more gold orbs. Let's see what we got. 35. All right, come on. We got something else other than green, okay? We got a blue. Started from the bottom, now we're here. All right, come on. Blue again. It's one step closer to purple, right? Oh! Okay, so we got the gold on the side. I think this is a good cue that we can go now. So we're gonna pop some elites. We're not gonna touch our basics. We're gonna pop some elites here. We got 11 elite 4s. We got 4 elite 5s, and then we do have an elite 6. Well, listen, I don't really care much about the elite 6 and the elite 5. I'm probably not even gonna get more than a 4-star in terms of yellow stars anyways on the character. So I'm not even gonna go that crazy on it. So let's start off here with the elite 4s. Okay, we got one. We already got the 4 right on Union Jack, but okay, it's a new character, so it's a good start, right? That's not great by any means. We're foddering up our elite 5s though. Boom. Okay, come on, baby. All right. Okay. Come on. Talk to me, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. This is gonna be it right here, right? We have confidence. We believe. We trust. You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. Okay. Let's do it. Y'all believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Let's do it. Come on. See, it's because we didn't believe hard enough. We gotta believe a little bit harder. Okay. Gotta trust and then understand and know that that anything is possible, right? As Kevin Garnett said, anything is possible. Let's go. Come on. No. No. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. All right, we did get a 5, so that's an upgrade in terms of we're not just getting the bare basic 4 on this now. So we got a 5. We are going to head right over to a 5 because we've opened up a lot of our 4s right now. We have a couple more 5s that we grabbed since doing this. I don't like the idea of grabbing a 5, but I want to kind of switch it up a little bit here. Switch up the tempo a little bit, right? All right, let's go. Come on, Bucky. Oh, a character that I don't need it on at all. All right, one more. This is it, right? Oh, you know what's more hurtful is the fact that they're duplicates. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a duplicate, right? Like, don't give me a dupe. Give me like an upgrade. Don't let me ask for the wrong. Don't let me ask for the wrong thing here. Next thing you know, I hit a dupe. I hit a upgrade. It's like a minion. It's like hand archer or some crap like that. The boy gonna be pissed. All right, listen. Let's go back to the Elite Fours here. I'll rather exhaust those and then go back to Elite Fives if I need to. There we go. I guess after popping so many of these orbs, how many did we pop? We had 11. So we started off. Let's do the math on this. We finally got our 4, so we're happy about that. But we started off with 11 of these, right? So that means that we used 8 of these to get down here. No, actually, yeah, it was about 8 because we didn't open up any basics, right? And then we got 2 Elite Fives. So in total, we opened up 10 orbs here, and we were able to finally get a 4-star on Bucky Barnes. Not gonna complain by any means. I just wish that it would have been maybe 3 or 4 orbs a little bit earlier, right? But let's go talk about some T4s and some Iso 8s here. What I think are the best ones that you can run on Bucky Barnes here. So in terms of T4s, let's run these down really quickly. I'm gonna shrink my camera a little bit. I'm gonna do 2 things here: shrink my camera down, and then I'm also going to maximize this screen a little bit here, and we're going to talk about the T4. So in terms of T4s for Bucky, we got Plucky's sidekick here. If you get a T4 on this, at the end of any character's turn, if this character does not have charge, fill this character's speed bar by 50%. This could definitely come in handy, I think. So this is a T4 that I'm definitely going to throw on him because I definitely would like to have the additional speed bar. There are going to be times where he is going to run, you know, out of these charges, and being able to get him to speed up, you know, so that he can take a turn here would definitely be a good thing. Now, if we're looking at the ultimate ability, Grand Old Time, I'm probably saying that name wrong. If you T4 this, you get an additional 50% piercing to the primary and then the secondary targets. I think this is one that you can pass on initially here. This would bring it up to 300% piercing to the primary and the secondary targets. It's not enough for me to want to push the button on this. And if you're coveting your T4s, this is probably one of those that you're going to want to save, because you're probably going to want to throw it on some of the other characters here, not to kind of overuse your T4s. If you're looking to min-max, potentially maybe you can come back to it then, but I don't think that you're going to want to put the T4 on that one. I definitely think the one that you're probably going to want to use and put the T4 on, though, is Buckshot. I like this one. It's a low cooldown. It's a 3-turn cooldown, and with the T4 on it, you're getting the additional, this is nice, the offense up for 2 turns is an additional additive. That's very good. But then you also get the extra 100% damage to the primary and the secondary targets. And remember that for each charge, he repeats his attack against a different adjacent target up to a maximum of 5. So that means that this could hit, if he has all his 8 charges on turn 1 here, you can get what additional 8 attacks. So definitely would be good to have this here, the additional 100% damage. You could probably make the same case for the ultimate as well, but because it also does the same thing for each charge, repeat this attack against a different adjacent target up to a maximum of 5. You can make the same case for this, but this is less additional damage. This is more additional damage plus the offense up for 2 turns. So once again, if I'm looking to kind of be frugal in the way that I'm using my tier 4s here, I'm going to go with the special ability instead of going with the ultimate, especially being that it also has a very low cooldown too. I would definitely like to rock with that one. And then we have as a basic attack here, which gives you an additional 70% damage to the primary and the secondary targets. While it's nice to have the extra 70% damage, it's more than the 50%. Well, actually, not really. On the 50% piercing actually is a little bit more than the 70% damage. And that also kind of debunks me wanting to put this on the basic attack, right? So I think right now, if we're looking at tier 4s, the Buckshot is good. I think the passive ability is good, but I don't think that you need to force yourself to do the basic or the ultimate here. I think those are 2 ones that you can skip, unless once again you're looking to probably min-max. You really need the additional damage because maybe you have low stars and maybe the incursion raids are really hard. Then probably you lean into it at that point. But I think as of right now, my assessment on it, I'm gonna leave it as it is, boo-boo. All right, so in regards to tier 4, tier 4 is not tier 4, it's ISO 8, right? There's a couple of things that I've thought about. And this team right now, I don't think that we fully dialed in exactly what the ISO 8s are going to be for each character here as of yet. But for Bucky Barnes, I'm flirting with two options, right? I like Striker on him because the Striker bonus attack here will, if you attack the primary target, prolong all negative effects, excluding ability block, stun, and trauma by 1. And then if he's charged, take to one adjacent target for 166% damage, plus 15% piercing, prolong all negative effects on those adjacent targets as well. And it looks as if though here, he's not, I don't think he's going to be, he's not losing the charges. So that's pretty, oh no, it does say it, lose a charge for the first attack and each subsequent attack. So he still loses his charges here on the basic attacks. So I do like Striker on him quite a bit, but also I'm looking at the speed and when this team takes turns, right? And if I'm looking at, let's say, turn 1 here, if we shrink this down just a little bit, so I can kind of view the speed a little bit more here. In terms of like their turns, Nick Fury goes first, then Bucky Barnes goes second. So for that opening turn, let's say that Bucky Barnes does have his ultimate attack ready and available to go, or his special attack ready and available to go here. I like Raider on him for that reason, right? Because then when if he has the charges, he does this attack here. For each charge, he's going to repeat that attack to an adjacent target up to a maximum of 5 targets. That means that I could land, if he crits, I can land multiple vulnerables. And remember that Union Jack gives them the additional, what is it, 20, is it 50% chance to crit here? Yeah, so yeah, well, it gives them an extra 50% chance to crit. So with the Raider ISO, that means that you're guaranteeing, almost guaranteeing, because it's going to get them up to 90%. It's almost guaranteeing them with the Raider ISO that you're going to be able to crit and then you're going to be able to land those vulnerables on the other targets. And then you can utilize characters like Union Jack as a striker, where you can then flip one positive effect into a negative effect on his bonus attack. So that's the reason why I'm considering Raider on Bucky Barnes. That might be what I'm ideally like to go with. I know two people also like Striker as well because of Captain America World War II, where you also will, because of the assist mechanic, right? Get an assist from a random Bucky Barnes ally. People like probably want, because most likely people are probably going to end up running Skirmisher on Captain America World War II. So being able to get like the triple attack there, I think also can be of value too. But I'm looking at the turns here, like I said, and I'm looking at it from a perspective of he goes first. He can hit multi-adjacent targets here with the additional charges that he has on turn 1, because he also spawns with those 8 charges on turn 1. Can land a bunch of vulnerables with that 90% chance to crit. Then I can use it. I can take advantage of that with some other characters on the team as well, using them as a striker. But you could definitely make a case for sure with Striker being able to prolong those additional negative effects, right? Especially like, you know, offense down, things like that could be really helpful. So let me know your thoughts, guys. That's my quick rundown of Bucky Barnes here, just giving you a little bit of additional food for thought. We'll kind of narrow things down as we go along further on in the game here. But listen, appreciate you watching the video. Like and subscribe for more on the channel here. Hit the notification bell so that you know when the videos do go live. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram. Also, check out my other YouTube channel as well, Keeping It Comic, where we do cover Marvel and DC stuff. Also Patreon, where you can support me for just $1 a month, guys. Appreciate you watching the video. Until next time, y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. All right, can you say bye? Say bye.